Hello, my name is Eric Roeder. I work in business development for Codilation. We're a team of website developers, software engineers, and just overall super nerds. We develop apps and websites in the obvious technology hub that is Fargo, North Dakota. That summary of my life sounds dreadful to most of the world, but I absolutely love my community and I love my job. Every week I meet incredible people who are absolutely inspiring. They have new business ideas or are spearheading giant projects to make our community better, or just are smarter than me and have great professional knowledge to share. I thought it would be relatively selfish to keep all of this information to myself, so I decided to start a little talk show. Welcome to my office.
My guest this week is Dr. Shawn Halvorson. He owns Dynamic Sports Chiropractic, and he's my chiropractor. As I age, it's much harder for me to stay active. He always helps me with my mobility, and he shares his knowledge and helps me combat being in my 30s. We're going to talk a little bit about it this week. All right, thank you for being here, everybody. My guest this week is Shawn Halvorson, the owner of Dynamic Sports Chiropractic. Shawn, can you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Yeah, sure. Thanks, Eric. I own Dynamic Sports Chiropractic. Married for 10 years this year. Have
Holy cow.
3 kids, 7 years old. She's a sweetheart. A 3.5-year-old, that's a monster. And the next one is going to be 2 in June, and he's still pretty good, but we know what's coming.
I feel like you can't hold being a monster against a 3-year-old. How many 3-year-olds that they have their stuff together?
Well, terrible twos is not accurate. It's all about the 3-year-olds.
Okay, you learn something every day, and so I sit around all day, hunched over a desk, typing emails. My team does, and anyone who's watching probably is right now looking from a screen. Can we talk about some stretches that we can do at our desk to kind of help with our movement?
Yeah, sure. There's a couple stretches you can do and a couple exercises that you can do.
Sure.
So we'll start with stretches.
Okay.
First, you can just tilt your head to the side. Pull a little bit. Feel that on that right side there.
Yeah.
And then you'll go the other way, and you'll feel it on that left side. Then
I don't know right from left yet.
And to get the back of the neck, you can go down and away, and just stretch out that way.
My other chiropractor friends are like, check your pits.
That's
a
one
fun trick.
So those are a couple stretches, a couple exercises. Sit up nice and tall, palms up on your thighs. Squeeze the shoulder blades back. Don't try to pop the shoulders. Keep those relaxed.
Okay.
Just squeeze straight back. So that's gonna help posture with your shoulders.
Yes.
Then the other one is the chin tuck, and you're gonna go straight back. Make that double chin.
Make the double chin?
Yeah, there you go.
That's going to be a cute.
So do about 10 to 15 each of those.
Okay.
And that will reset your posture.
And I honestly, I feel blood
Yeah.
kind of circulating already. And so that's great. And you actually, so in your newsletter, you sent out a little bit PDF that kind of goes over some of your desk ergonomics. Can we talk about that a little bit too?
Yeah, sure. So with ergonomics, just a couple things that you want to remember to do is you want to have your feet flat on the ground. So if your chair's too high, you don't want to be hanging on your tippy toes.
Don't do that right now.
Knees should be comfortable around close to 90 degrees of bend, right?
Okay.
Eyes at the top level of the monitor.
Sure.
And then try to make sure that you're not leaning forward, because that's probably the most stressful position
until you get a snap
on your neck and on your yeah, right. And then elbows should be comfortable too, so that your elbows at about 90 degrees and not way out here with the mouse closer to the keyboard.
So not how I'm terrible.
Yeah.
But
and most people, you can't sit in that perfect posture all day.
No, but even trying.
If you just, you kind of put that reminder that you need to sit up, and it can help a lot.
Right, and knowing is half the battle. And I'm not great at it, but I actually, so I made a business chart kind of talking about how you've helped me and the relationship that we've had in my visits. And so you can see this is my height between visits, and I'm kind of like a lightning bolt, and I'm like 5 foot tall, 6'2", 5 foot tall.
That's pretty good.
And it's weirdly accurate, and I'm not super proud of it, but it's stats, and we try to get it better, but again, it is what it is. And so, I go to you for my chiropractor, and you do the regular adjustments. Can we talk about any other kind of treatments that you do just to kind of help?
Well, I tell people I'm a sports chiropractor. What does that mean? I look at, posture, like every chiropractor does, but I look at movement a lot more than probably the average chiropractor.
Okay.
And then, of course, I check the spine, and then I like to check ankles, hips, and shoulders are probably the 3 most common things that I see that
Right.
most chiropractors probably don't have as much training on as I do.
Sure, and then I get the old backwards Heimlich and and try to twist me in half.
Twist,
So you have an interesting item that's on the desk right now. Can we talk about what that is?
So this came out last year, at least as far as I know, with my chiropractic friends, and word of mouth spread quickly in the chiropractic circles, and it's quite a hit with patients. And,
It's a laser.
And now
it's not.
It seems like people just don't even want to go to their chiropractic for it anymore. They just bought it themselves. So I see it at the gym and stuff like that.
Okay, so let's try this out.
All right.
What's going on here?
So it's just providing some vibration therapy there to the muscles to help loosen you up. So go ahead and do some of those neck stretches that I was just showing you, Eric. And
Check the
you can
pits.
work
Oh,
there.
yeah,
There
that
you
feels
go.
awesome.
And you'll feel good working there. Go the other way. So, if these stretches aren't working out at work where they're doing a whole lot of good at some point, you can only do so much yourself. Come on in, get a little work done. We'll throw that guy on you for a little bit.
Ah, that's
See how
awesome.
that
Like
feels.
I said, that I feel
You should
better.
feel taller.
The chart is going back up. So, is there anything that my audience can do to help you in your business, Shawn?
Oh, thanks for asking. Well, like I said, I do sports chiropractic, so I'm always looking to connect with coaches and personal trainers.
Sure.
Helping take care of athletes and people who are active to
Right.
perform at their best level.
So I don't have to come in. I come in and we're like, Shawn, I'm in my 30s again, and I pulled a muscle getting a Cheez-It, but like you totally help with. I wish that wasn't true, but I genuinely tweaked a muscle getting a Cheez-It. That's the difference between 20s and 30s. It's like,
Can't say I've heard that one, but yeah.
You have heard that when I told it to you. Maybe I hid that from you in a moment of shame.
You might have hit that
I
one.
was like, I ran a 5K. I was like, no, I really bent over to get a Cheez-It out of the box, and I hurt my back. So thank you. I'm glad. I'm really glad that I know you. I'm glad that you helped me with my movement, and you can help anyone with your movement. Do you have anything else then? Or?
No, I appreciate you inviting me on.
All right. Well, have a good week, everybody.
All right. Thanks, Eric.
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot to talk about the office ergonomics card that I can email to your
work. Oh yeah. No. We'll figure it out. I promise. Maybe. Maybe.